Hello, this is Jason, also known as Rumblefish, back for another episode of Shadowrun Chronicles. Today I'm going to be playing, I think, is the Party Crashers mission with a hacker. I guess the old term would be Decker, but new term is hacker by the name of Kalamity. Alright, so let's come over here to Smedley and get our next mission.
This Dragon Slayer affair has my interest piqued, I must admit. I want to know what they are up to. The riots in the Rocks and South End are surely an overture to something.
So, another spy mission then?
No. We'll do this the polite way. We'll ask them.
Ask them? You aren't serious, are you?
From the data you gathered, we got the time and location of their next meet with their sponsor.
And you want me to run interference?
On the contrary, I want you to go and see whom she is meeting, and about what.
So, surveillance then?
No. Luna only has a few gangers with her. You can corner her and beat two birds with one stone.
Luna? Not a great street name.
Don't let yourself be fooled by her act. She has never allowed anyone to catch her, and she rules the Dragon Slayers with an iron fist.
There's a first time for everything. I'm on it.
Jane will be providing Matrix support. The place you're hitting is an upscale apartment building.
So, we'll have to deal with the cops as well?
That's what you get Jane for. She'll shut down security systems long enough for you to get in and out.
Useful.
Make haste, friend. Luna is moving out as we speak.
Immediately and vacate the premises.
Okay, so let's get into the mission. Kalamity is going to be a party crasher. There is a secret meeting going on between the Dragon Slayers and their unknown benefactor. Smedley wants you to break up their little gathering and send a clear message. This is a two-man affair, so I need somebody with some firepower since I am but a simple Decker. Hacker, excuse me. Keep reverting back to the old terminology. So I'm looking for what skills does organ harvesting. So cue ball's a contender with lock picking, 14 hit points, 14 movement. Halon is actually better. Hatchet Man. I like Halon having more hit points. Halon's still looking pretty good. 14. Paltaurus. No. Wolfness. 14. Oh, another thing I'll mention here, if other people didn't know or had not noticed. So I think some of these characters are like Angelica and Batshit and Brutus and Halon are kind of stock characters to the game. But a friend of mine had made the observation that he thought that some of these other characters that show up in these lists were characters created by the players. And I was like, huh, okay, well that's interesting. I don't know, there wasn't really any evidence to back that up. Until last night I was playing a game with a friend and we grouped up and we each had to select an NPC. It was a 4-man mission, and in my list of NPCs to choose was one of my own characters. So that was kind of interesting. He was correct. There are that is one place that they draw their names from, or they pull their characters from, to populate the NPC database that you choose from. They pull them from the player community. So just a little bit of Shadowrun Chronicles trivia there for you. We're just going to go with Halon, get things going here. Following Luna's signal, Jane guides you to an upscale apartment building in a residential area. You wonder whom she wants to meet there. Catch Luna at her meet.
Good day, and welcome to your first Matrix-supported run. Please fasten your body armor and make sure that all weapons are loaded and pointed towards bad people at all times.
Reading you loud and clear. Can you see us?
Affirmative. The cameras in the hallway are under my control, and I can get limited data feeds from your comlinks.
So you'll be our eyes and ears.
Eyes, ears, and digital fairy godmother. I've disabled all connections to the outside, so you should have a clear field for the next 10 minutes or so.
Thanks. Anything you can tell me about security here?
Meat bodies, most likely. I can't get into the apartment cameras without them noticing, but the power draw suggests some automated defenses.
Sentry guns. Great.
Okay. Well, once again, metagaming. Since I've played through this before, I know that this hallway is clear, so I'm just gonna charge out here and do my thing.
Open up. Maintenance crew.
Go away. I'm the janitor, and you are no maintenance crew.
Well, you got us there. Can you help us out? Maybe cut the power to the apartment across the hallway?
Oh, you don't want to go in there. They're bad business.
So, they're not your favorite tenants, I take it. What if they had to move out all of a sudden?
Yeah, I get it. You'll go on a murderous rampage. But if you absolutely have to do that, you need to get me a beer first.
What?
You heard me. Get me a drink. Vending machines out there. No way I'm going out there before the cops have come and gone.
Are you really fetching beer for a drunk janitor?
Shut up.
Thanks. That'll keep me going until the shooting stops. You might want to check out the fuse box at the end of the hallway.
Next to the stairs.
Yeah, I kept telling them not to plug their illegal dreck into the house circuits, but they won't listen. Guess they got what's coming to them.
House grid shows a sharp power drop inside the apartment. Not the primary circuits, but whatever they hooked up to the auxiliaries.
Alright, so getting a few items here to fill out the old wallet. So Halon, you're going to be our primary gunner here.
What have we here? Someone with a death wish.
Oh man, 70% chance and you missed. So one thing I've noticed here, and I may make a comment to the developers, they may want to check their math a little bit, because the archetype that I picked for Calamity, I believe, it boosted her, I can't remember exactly what it was. It boosted her hacking abilities and things like that, but I think the penalty may have been a minus 15% damage reduction. So this is supposed to do 2 to 3 technical damage, and it's, I mean, I know there's only so much you can do when you're only doing up to 3 points of damage, but it's only doing 2 when she hacks, so that's more like a 30%, so it's kind of rounding up the damage reduction. And that's probably intentional, but otherwise she would not have any damage penalty. So actually I'm probably making something out of nothing there. So forget I said that. When she gets up to a point where she's making more, when she's doing more damage, I'll reevaluate that and make sure that the math stays as close to true as possible, because the last thing you want is your characters not performing as effectively as you need them to. Okay. Halon's going to need to be the one up close. Actually, both of them need to be up close now that I think about it. Oh, I can't. So I guess there was a turret gun sitting here, because you can see it smoking, and I took it out by messing around in the fuse box and short-circuiting it, but I cannot stand there. So that denies me a position for cover, so I guess I will put Kalamity here. I want her to be as close to this door as possible so that she can mark targets and stuff in there. Halon, do a reload. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Doggone it. New turn. Kalamity. Right here. Now, new turn. Alright, here we go.
Drek, we have visitors. It's been a pleasure, my dears, but I really must dash.
You have some nerve coming here. You have no idea what you have gotten yourself into.
Okay. Defeat the mage. Don't get confused by the illusions. I really wish I could stand right there. I guess we could do... This is what we'll do. That's one way not to use the nade with everybody else. Use the damage one. But we are also going to try to mark him. Actually, no. First, we're going to stun this guy. Take him out of the equation. Halon. Flank. Need to make sure I'm clicking the right guy here. This guy. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start whittling away at that guy. Ooh, good job, Kalamity. Alright, this might seal the deal here.
He made it out alive, but Luna got away with some sort of magic trick.
Don't be too hard on yourself. You're not the first person she's escaped from.
Any intel on the guy she was meeting?
All I heard was mage talk, but I am checking his background.
Not much to show for then. And now Luna knows we're onto her.
You can't always win. At least we stopped her from whatever she was doing.
So yeah, I just had to take out the mage, and his duplicates are still on there, but the mission ends as soon as you kill the mage. So there you go. You don't have to worry about running on that particular mission. You don't have to worry about running back to the entrance or exit, as it were.
Luna got away, and whoever she was meeting had some serious illusion magic going.
Don't blame yourself, my friend. Happens to the best of us.
Never happened to me before. You could have told me Luna was a mage.
I am as flustered as you are. Seems in my eagerness to seize the opportunity I was ill-informed.
Do we have anything on the mage she was meeting?
No, he's not on any records and definitely not known in the underworld. Smells like corporate wage mage to me.
So that's how they're getting their heavy ordnance.
I am confident that we will get her next time. Go spend some money, then check back with me.
Will do.
2,400 new yen, that's good, and a topaz focus that I do not need, so I can sell that as well. Alright, so here we go. We got 9 karma. Is there anything right off the bat that we want to spend it on? Blackout 2 looks like a serious consideration. For 9, you're upgraded your blackout with a hammer subroutine to do extra damage against tech-based enemies, or widen the signal range to affect all enemies in a target area with your blackout. So AoE or more damage with this attack. Considering that blackout stuns and getting Zerged is a concern with the dogs and things like that in this game, I'm thinking that the AoE is the way to go. So let's commit to that. Alright, there we go. So Kalamity just did Party Crashers. I'm going to call that an episode right here and end this one. So we will see you next time. I'll be playing another character through the next mission in the series. Until then,